where you're moving to is a completely different place. Things are done in a different way. People will speak differently from the way you speak. People will behave in a different way. Their customs and traditions will be different. Their food will be different. So here's the thing. The idea of moving abroad to start a brand new life or to embark on a new adventure is exciting. These days, we live in a world that has become a global village. Now more than ever, it has become easy and more accessible for people to move from country to country. And that is exciting. But that movement comes with its own set of challenges. So before you even consider moving abroad or buying that one-way ticket to move to another country, to live permanently or to live for a certain amount of time, these are things that you need to know. And the things that I have for you in this video will help you to navigate that foreign land. These things will help you to build resilience and to thrive in a foreign country, because it is not easy to move from your own country and live in another country, because you're moving yourself away from a familiar environment, going into a totally new environment. There are things that you need to learn and things that you may need to unlearn. So if you're one of those people who are contemplating making this big move, these are things that you need to know before you even book that one-way ticket. And these are things that I wish somebody had told me when I moved from Zimbabwe to the United Kingdom. And it doesn't matter which country you intend to move to. These things I have for you in this video will still apply. So the first thing to remember if you're contemplating moving abroad to start a brand new life is to do with your attitude. You need to be adaptable, because where you're moving to is a completely different place. And you need to remember that things are done in a different way. The customs there and the traditions there are going to be different from your traditions. So you must be open to adapting to those differences, to those new routines, because people will speak differently from the way you speak. People will behave in a different way. Their customs and traditions will be different. Sometimes even their food will be different. So you must be prepared to adapt. You must be prepared to embrace those differences. And remember that being flexible is the key to thriving abroad, because if you remain rigid, you will find it hard to navigate through that country. You will find it hard to find your way. So be open to adapting, be open to being flexible, be open to trying out new things. So that's point number one. The second tip when it comes to you thriving abroad is to do with curiosity. You need to be curious when you go to a foreign land. You need to find out the customs of that land. You need to find out the traditions of that land. You need to find out what matters the most to those people. You need to find out how things are done. So explore local customs, explore places, explore shops, explore everything that you can explore, because what you know now or the way you do things now is not the only way that things are done. People do things in a different way, and sometimes when you explore, when you're curious, when you take the time to discover new things, you may be surprised that you actually like those things that you find out about the customs, the traditions, and how things are done. So take the time to engage with the locals. Ask questions. Make them see that you're curious. Make them see that you're eager to learn how things are done. Make them see that you're positive and you're willing to learn. And by doing that, you're creating friendships and you're bridging the gap between cultures. Because as you ask questions, as they teach you how things are done, as they teach you about their cultures and traditions, they also ask about your culture in return. So by doing that, you're teaching each other. You're also developing and growing and developing that appreciation of one another that we all need to thrive. So that's point number two. The third tip, if you want to thrive abroad, is you want to find out where your people are at. And by that, I mean take time to socialize with people who came from your own country, because let's face it, it is hard to live in a foreign country. It is intimidating because you're in a new place and you're having to learn everything from scratch. But when you take the time to socialize with your own kind or people who came from your own country, or take the time to socialize with foreigners like yourself who understand what you're going through, because as you do that, you'll be able to find the support that you need. You find the support you need from somebody who understands exactly what you're going through. And also those people or that person will be able to show you the ropes, will be able to guide you through the process of settling in. So find out where people who are in your same situation normally meet or normally go, and go there and socialize with them. Share your experiences, exchange ideas. That way you'll be building resilience together, and that's how you thrive in a foreign country. The fourth and final way to build resilience and thrive in a foreign country is to practice self-care. Listen, don't be hard on yourself if you're finding it difficult to navigate that foreign country. Don't be hard on yourself if you're finding it hard to adapt or to embrace new ways of doing things. It takes time. So give yourself that grace and be patient with yourself. Take things one day at a time. And also practice mindfulness. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or feeling stressed, that's fine. Acknowledge your feelings and your emotions. But at the same time, take that experience in a positive light. You are not in your comfort zone. So as you know, nothing grows out of comfort zone. You're stretching yourself to grow. It's all part of growing. It's all part of pushing yourself to do something that you've never done before. These new experiences help us to expand our horizons. It is by learning new things, new ways of doing things, by learning new cultures and customs that we broaden our knowledge. So you are in the process of learning. You're in the process of developing yourself. So look at it in a positive way. So it's all to do with your mindset. So take time for silence. Nourish your body, mind, and soul, and learn to celebrate small victories. If you do something right, if something works, then take time to celebrate it. Congratulate yourself for taking this leap of moving from your own country to a foreign land. And remember that this journey could turn out to be quite rewarding for you. So this is what I had for you in this video. As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you want more content like this and haven't subscribed, then consider subscribing. Also, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a video. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and share. I'll be forever grateful. Take care.